So this is a great story. So it turns out that the network, OAN, the network has a lawsuit against Rachel Maddow. Now, the reason why is because she said on the network, on MSNBC network, that OAN is literally, really, she said this. She said, really, literally, Russian propaganda, a paid Russian propaganda site.
Show in late July when she referred to a Daily Beast report alleging an OAN employee also worked for the Kremlin-linked Sputnik News. Maddow said, quote, "In this case, the most obsequiously pro-Trump right-wing news outlet in America really literally is paid Russian propaganda," adding, quote, "Their on-air U.S. politics reporter is paid by the Russian government to produce propaganda for that government."
Yes, she used the words, really, literally. She said those words. So, if Rachel Maddow is on a news network, is she news or is she opinion? So here, Rachel Maddow, her lawyers have a defense. And so here's what their defense is going to be. Here's their defense. So, for the defense against the accusation that she said on air that OAN is literally is paid Russian propaganda site. She said that they're not. That is a false statement. That is completely false. So the thing about this, when you make a false statement on a news network, someone should call you out on that. That's very damaging financially. So imagine the defense. What could the defense be? Here's the defense. So for saying that a network is Russian propaganda, she used those words, really literally. So the defense, imagine what the lawyer could come up with. So what could the lawyer come up with to argue that there is no defamation here? When, even though on a news network she did say that. So the defense is the Alex Jones defense. And that is, quote, "The things I say are not true and I know it," end quote. No one said that quote. That's just what the defense is. The things I say are not true and I know it. That's the Alex Jones defense. In other words, she's full of shit.
Government. The network argues that the employee, Christian Rose, was a freelancer for Sputnik News and there was no overlap in his work. Rose issued a statement in the suit saying he wrote around 1,300 articles over several years for Sputnik, but said, quote, "I have never written propaganda, disinformation, or unverified information."
So imagine her lawyer is going to have to talk to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury. When my client says is paid Russian propaganda, that wasn't even true, and it's not even true in the slightest. Here's what she meant. She meant that she didn't mean that. And so in other words, my client is a moron. So that's her defense. My client is a liar. Or my client is an idiot. That's her defense. Think about this. How did it go? When this lawsuit came down, the people from MSNBC, the executives, the guys in charge, they're like, oh boy. You have Rachel Maddow, you have her lawyer, you have someone from the company. The company guy may have said, "So Rachel, I've been thinking about this, and I have a great idea for this defense. I think it will work. I think this will work." So here's the thing. All you gotta do is just say, "You're a fucking moron." I know. Hear me out. If people think that you're smart and you mean what you say, it's gonna cost us loads of money. It's gonna cost us loads of money. So the last thing you want to do is say that you're smart and you know what you mean. That one could work.